Hello everyone, this is White Wolf, and we are going live, and I wanted to give this quick message, and also I'm going to be going live a little bit earlier tonight, around 6 or 7 after this live feed, and doing divine reading, so I hope everyone is doing well. But I wanted to give this simple message, and just understanding everything that we go through, everything that we try to figure out as life, as spirituality, as the awakening that we're experiencing, is to just really love life as it is, knowing that life is really good if you look at it from a certain perspective. It's all about your perspective, it's all about the belief system, but it's also living in honor over your feelings. So choosing to not look at circumstances as circumstances, but looking at them as experiences of expansion. So looking at your life as being expansive, seeing yourself as the expansion, and seeing yourself as the love that you're trying to give. It's the acts of service. It's just allowing yourself to step into the gifting that has been laid before you, and allowing yourself to just be the gift that keeps on giving. If we allow ourselves to do this, then we will choose to live life as honorably, as dedicated, as respectfully as we can, because we're choosing to love life as it is. Choosing to not judge it, choosing to not look at it from a frame of mind to where it could be better, it could be this, or it could be that. But if you accept it right here, right now, understanding that life is as good as it can be, and there's just a steady flow, and there's just a consistency, and there's an understanding about how you can choose to live life to the fullest at this exact moment, but choosing to love it, choosing to be a part of the expansion and the growth of it, and seeing yourself loving it and enjoying it, and being in the purity of that as a living, breathing affirmation, as a living, breathing activation of transformation within the self. To choose to love life as it is to choose to not be fighting against yourself, to not have the tug of war, to not have resistance, to be in a state of agreement to disagree, because that's justification. So now the justification has dwindled and has died down. So now you're not justifying not living a good life, not enjoying yourself, not enjoying the people that are around you or the people that are in your life. It's choosing to be that parallel self. It's choosing to be that non-dual awareness in that exact moment. And it's just the key to resonance. It's the key to joy. It's the key to understand that you don't have to be anything but yourself in this moment. You have to be your highest self. You have to be your higher self. You have to be who you want to be in this moment. Proclaim it, declare it, know that you're the transformation, and it's done for you. So that's the joy and the experience and the holisticness of how we can experience life as a whole. It's very quick, it's very vivid, it's very simple. I've been getting these simple messages. Just choose to love life. Choose to love yourself. Choose to love others. Choose to have no judgment within your heart, no hatred. And just in that moment, think only the things that you want to be blessed by. Even if you can't bless yourself in this moment, bless another person, and you might feel blessed yourself. That's the act of service. But sometimes we need balance within our lives. Sometimes we need to have that circuitry, and that it can be finally put together perfectly. So imperfections will happen. Challenges will happen. The hurdles or the stepping stones that we have in life will happen. But it's how we change the perspective from a hurdle into a stepping stone, into a step into the great beyond, but also seeing ourselves quantum leap at this exact moment. So seeing yourself being in a completely different place, a different state of body, a different state of mind, and a different state of spirit. To see yourself in the highest spirit and the highest alignment that you can absolutely be at this exact moment. So it's just kind of like bringing your focus to understand that we are the expansion that we're becoming. So I'm going to be doing readings in like around 6:30, 7 o'clock. So if you want to take part in that, they're usually just $20 for readings. So yes, now I'm just doing a message and a meditation for you guys so that you can get a meditation real quick and a message. So understand that life is not having its way with you. You are supposed to have your way with life. It's changing the narrative. It's changing the theme. It's changing how the word picture comes to you because you're living by the vision and you're allowing the vision to become who you are. When you allow that prophetic vision to be your prophetic wisdom, it allows you to really rewire your circuitry, not only within your brain, but within your processes by being connected to Mother Gaia, God Source Energy, and becoming that oracle of love, light, and wisdom. Meaning that you live only by the love, by the light, by the wisdom. And you're instructed by the wisdom, which is obedience. And that there is nothing there except that purity within yourself, and accept that channel that comes through in this beautiful orchestration of how the divine uses you. And then you leave your ego at the door. And then all that there is the heart. That's all that there is. So a lot of people were asking me a lot of questions about, hearing spirit, hearing God, having obedience, being directed by the divine. And all it takes is just allowing the divine to use you as a vessel. That's the biggest thing, is just allowing the divine to use you as a vessel. And that's it. Just give your life to God, give your heart to God, give everything to the divine, and they will do it on your behalf. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. It's not saying the best words ever. It's not doing the greatest healing upon planet Earth, but it's just doing it. That's what's powerful. Because we're all powerful. We're all blessed. We're all alignment. And we're all that direct source of source energy becoming known of itself, becoming directed by that unction of authority, because that's honor, because we're not basing it on our feelings, our problems, our illusions, everything that we're going about in life as a whole. We're only doing it based by that resonance, by that sense and sensibility. So it's a different sensory input. It changes the perception that is presently there. And it doesn't allow you to hesitate, and it doesn't allow you to give you a moment to really choose it. It just kind of almost forces you to just love life. Because once you put up the fight and you're not complaining, and you're not complaining about your bank account, you're not complaining about your wife or your husband, trying to change them, trying to sort them out, then there's no justification towards what you want to experience and how you want to receive at this exact moment. And you can see how freeing that feels. I felt like some of you, when I said that it activated something within you. So it's just basic foundation, laying it out all on the table, just saying, I need help with this, I need help with that. I'm going to lay my heart on a silver platter, and I'm just going to give my life to Source. And then what you do is that you become it. You become all the things that you're wanting to attract. You become all the things that you express. You become all the things that you tap into as source energy. That's the power that you are. You have the power to move mountains. You have the power to project into awareness, to be interconnected with your electromagnetic kinetic source energy field so that you're connecting to your spiritual origination. So you're tapping into all I am presences that are aligning to this meditative state. Meaning that you just connect. You are just in sync. You love life as it is because there's no judgment, resistance, false implications of it, or belief systems or attachments to people, places, and things anymore. That's how you don't fall back into those same patterns. And then that's not how you're disillusioned anymore or delusional. Now you're living by truth. It's like, oh, I want to live the life of my dreams. No, I am living the life of my dreams. It's just a slight difference of how you think about things, how you vocalize things, how you go about life itself. And then guess what? Do you see how freeing that is once you do it? It's kind of like Tony Robbins had a group of people putting their hand on their hips and doing that for 5 to 10 minutes. And it instantaneously made them feel much better, more confident, more secure in themselves. So this is more than an affirmation. This is just something to live by, to kind of be regulated in the very fact that you are God. That's the secret. That's a secret that everybody keeps from you. You are source in human form. See yourself in that image. And when you see yourself being that, demonstrating that, teaching that, expressing that, that means that you have changed the chemical imbalances so that you're sending out those ripple effects, that chain reaction, that spontaneous combustion of psychic atomic energy. Because you're not seeing everybody else's energy, but you're seeing everything, everywhere, all at once, as simultaneity, as energy, as simultaneous energy. Meaning that we're all tapping in all at once. We're everything, everywhere, all at once. We are the expansion, we are the beginning, and we are the never ending. We are infinity. So if we just tap into that, if we just demonstrate that, and if we just see ourselves like that, we will automatically channel that. We automatically see ourselves as source. It's a simple message, it's a simple method, and it just kind of snaps you in. It just kind of gets you locked in, it zeroes your focus in to have your focus on the bullseye. And it's freeing because you're not having tunnel vision, you're not like, oh, this thought, Sabrina, everything happening in my life. Nope, it's like, nope. And it's not like you have blinders on, it's just kind of like deflecting all the ignorant energies. And then it's just kind of like, okay, I'm focused here. I'm not focused there. I'm not focused there. I'm focused on my alignment as a whole. I'm focused on the reception of source in myself. And it's just focusing on that purity, on that state of purity, of that state of mind, body, and spirit. And then that's where you're grounded. That's where you're rooted in that, and only in that. But if you give yourself too much time to kind of lose your focus, then you'll ultimately lose focus. So we're going to do a quick meditation. I wanted to do this quick live because I felt like a lot of you needed to hear it. And also I wanted to let you guys know around 6 o'clock, 6:30, I'm going to be doing live divine readings. The donations for those readings are $20, and I do have private sessions. I have a 40-minute special for $100 as my cat's trying to knock over the bag of sage. But I wanted to do a quick meditation with you guys just to kind of get tapped in, get wired and recentered and grounded, and be rooted in that state of purity. So, sorry, I had to move some books. He was about to knock them over. So, allow yourselves to get grounded. Eastern. So I'll be going live in about like 20 minutes or so. 20, 30 minutes, give or take. So, allow yourselves to get grounded. Allow yourselves to get centered. And allow yourselves to just relax back into your state of being. Reclaim your power. Demonstrate that power. And emulate that power as source energy. Know yourself in this moment. Know who you are. Know that you're the purity that you are seeking. And everything that you do in your life is doing it from a place of love, a state of positivity, a state of ecstasy, but also a state of recharging your batteries, reclaiming your power, gaining it, and using your will as a way of demonstrating that fully. And when you're led by your heart's desire, that means that your desires are everything that you want to attract, everything that you want to express. They are your needs, they are your wants, they are your concerns. And they're all validated. So just validate yourself and appoint yourself and give yourself permission to become that extension of that will, of that freedom, and of that grace, and just demonstrate it in every way, everywhere, all at once, being completely simultaneous in this moment. And just feel how when we take that deep breath, we're taking a chance on ourselves to be that release. Because it takes patience to breathe. It takes patience just to sit down for a second. It takes the ultimate patience to live for the things that you really want to manifest and correct and purify in your life. Rather it's ego, rather it's vanity, rather it's how you attract circumstances and patterns within your life or relationships. No matter what it is, it's just the ability to have the fulfillment, the excitement, the expression, and the truth of that unction, of that state of bliss. It's just feeling into that power. It's just being interconnected, interwoven with that power. And never forgetting it, never negating it, never disagreeing with it, never agreeing with it either, but just knowing it. That's the power of it, is that you know you're safe, you're secure, you're vibrant, you're powerful. And if you choose to empower that always, and just be motivated, be dedicated, be alive once again, then you don't have to be super duper out there, but you can really know yourself in this moment. Know who you are, know what you want to be when you grow up. Some of us are still growing up. Spirituality helps us tap into the inner child, but we always continue to grow up. And it's just feeling into that power, feeling into that reception, and feeling into the existence that you are. And nobody, no thing can take that away from you. Let the spirit of peace come over you. Allow yourself to accept your higher selves. And allow yourself to become the oracle of love, light, and wisdom, which is God manifested in the human form. And know that you're almighty. Know that you're divine. Know that you are God. Reclaim your power. Know yourself. Accept yourself. And love your life as it is. And so it is. So that was the meditation. I hope you guys really enjoyed the meditation. So I'm going to take a 20-minute break. So in 20 or 30 minutes, I'm going to be coming back on, doing live readings, healings, activations around 6, maybe 6:10, 6:20, 6:30, I don't know, depending on what I'm doing at that moment in time. But I wanted to do this quick live feed, and also you can book private sessions with me as well. I do have a 40-minute special for $100. And I wanted to do that quick meditation with you guys and just give you this quick message so that some people could receive the meditation. I was feeling like I needed to get on here. And also, if you missed this, they'll be on YouTube, White Wolf the Oracle. And just know that I will be going live once again around 6:10, 6:20, 6:30, around that time, Eastern time zone, doing divine readings and healings. So I want to thank you guys. God bless. Namaste. This is White Wolf, and I will be returning in 20 to 30 minutes. God bless and namaste.